My name is George Mikla. I am currently a freelance technical director. Well, I first started out at Lance Cruz Middle School Central, doing their morning announcements. Since 5th grade, I actually knew I wanted to do television production. And then I actually got hands-on experience from school, starting at Lance Cruz Middle School Central, then Lance Cruz High School, and then eventually Pankow. With the concentration of technical directing, I knew I wanted to do that probably in my freshman year of high school. That's when I realized I wanted to become a technical director for either news or sports or in some kind of capacity, and then I kind of pull it out from there. So that's how I first started. And then I started branching out to different production companies, one specifically who did sports and came to Lance Cruz High School to cover a basketball game. So I branched out to them, found out they were coming, asked them if I could do anything for them. They said yes. They said I could keep score for their broadcast, which was a great privilege for me as a student to be a part of a broadcast in some kind of capacity. So I kept in contact with them, and once I graduated high school, I emailed their production coordinator and asked if they had any internships available, and they did, and that's how I started in the industry that I am today. Why do I do it? Because it's fun. I don't work. I get to go to professional sports and watch them, and in some cases get really great seats and get paid to do it. You know, I don't sit down on a desk at 9 to 5 and clock in and clock out. I am a freelancer. I'm not salaried, so I basically am self-employed. So I get to pick the gigs I want to do and pick the gigs I don't want to do, and I have a lot of freedom to do what I want. So that's why I like doing what I do. I would say a lot of the stuff that I necessarily not made a mistake, but I've learned from. One of the things that's really, really important that I learned is to keep organized. So just keeping in contact with people. When I first started, there was a lot of people I had to keep in contact with and make sure I kept people informed. And sometimes things can get overlooked. And I think it's really important to make sure that you're well organized for tax reasons, because as a freelancer you have to collect a lot of different types of paychecks and things and keep organized that way. So it's important to do that. And it's important to just keep in contact with people, because sometimes I'm not the best communicator through email or through text. I'm a better like face-to-face person, and once in a while, when I first started working, I would inform people clearly what I was doing or what I needed to do, and I think just having a clear channel of communication is something that I've learned to do better. My favorite part for working, or favorite part of...
Your favorite part of your entire job period, like what's your favorite thing to do with it?
My favorite part, I would have to say, I like creating stuff. I work in live production. I don't do a lot of post-production. All my work as a technical director is production work, which basically what I do as a technical director is I'm a live video editor. So I edit video on the fly. As soon as I push the button, it's on program. I think I get a really big adrenaline rush out of creating stuff for live events. There's nothing like creating live television, and I think doing stuff live, it's gratifying because you can't go back, and that's probably one of my favorite parts about producing live television. I truly believe what I do is an art form to some extent. Some of it's technical and some of it's very routine, but there are times where you can be creative as a technical director and you can kind of add your own feel to a certain show. I do it because I like doing that. I'm motivated to make some kind of creation or be unique in some kind of form. That's why I like to do it. And I like to do it because it beats working for a living. It really does.